Okay guys, quick video coming to you. Isaac Belota from Belota Co. Woodworking and other things. Don't usually do top 5 videos or tool videos. I kind of find them a little boring. But if you want to know what you should put your money into, or want an idea of what other people do, here's a video. They get a lot of views. I'm trying to bring people in. So if you're a new guy, just stumbled upon this video, like and subscribe. Go ahead, do it right now. I'm waiting. Okay, you've liked and subscribed. Now we get on to the good things. This is not the definite of what you must buy in order to do fine woodworking, and this is not, in my opinion, you should buy this. No, what this is gives you an idea. It's like one of those shop videos. You're not going to set up your shop exactly like the Resta or the Wood Whisperer or even Steve Ramsey, which I don't think many people do. But anyway, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to set it up. This video is hand tools for the guy who has a lot of power tools, but he also uses hand tools every once in a while. Or even if you're a power tool guy, you're going to need these at one point. I do both, really. So this isn't just for hand tool people, this is for power tool people. First, okay, get one of these. Ratcheting screwdriver. This will save you so much energy, you have no idea. Just got this when I took a class with my homeschool group on building stuff and fixing stuff, and this saves you so much energy. You would not believe how much that ratcheting motion saves your hands. I don't have carpal tunnel anymore. That's a lie, but I don't know if I ever even had it. Okay, next, speed square. If you've been living life with one of these, dump it, okay? This is so much better. I hold on to both though, because I need to mark things. Okay, this it's great. Not only you cut 90-degree angles, everybody knows that. This is a square, that's why they call it square, not a triangle. But also, there's this area right here, it says pivot, pointing to that in here. That is for, let's say this is the line, okay? Over here we've got numbers, increments of 5, there's spots in between it if you want to figure it out. Those are angles. This is your angled line. This is the angle the line's at, okay? So you start at 5, you got a 5 degree. If you go up to 45, that's 45 degrees. 2 45s make it 90. That's a miter joint, everybody. So they're great for that. Let's say this was your bandsaw. Here's the blade. Use it as a fence, especially these plastic ones that are nice and thick. They're great for that. I also suggest getting aluminum ones because they're durable. Am I on screen? Yes, I'm on screen. Okay. You can also use them to replace your miter fence, especially if you get one just like this. All you want to do is cut 90. Okay, you've got it on your bandsaw. Blade is running this way, not this way in this scenario. And just put your stock on there. And if it's running along the table and the table's square, you know this will be square. And it's thick enough, it'll hold on to your board. And sometimes it works a lot better than this when cutting 90s. I'm not going to suggest doing it at an angle because I found no good way to do that. Okay, next. I know these are 3, but you only need 1, and I suggest getting the smallest one. Okay, because with a smaller one, it's easier to cut through wood with it. 2, you can do fine detail, or you can just hack away large portions. It just takes a little bit more time than, say, with a 1-inch or a slick or whatever. But these are great. You know, I don't care if you have a mortise machine or if you have the greatest router on earth. There's going to be times where you assemble something and you realize, I didn't do that dado right, or I didn't do the rabbet right, and you have to come back in with a hand tool because your router's just not going to cut it. And not talking bad, but there are times when you need hand tools, no matter what Festool says. Okay. This is really almost tied with this, but I'm going to put it at second. Block plane. You're not a plane guy. I'm not a plane guy. I had one plane before this, and I couldn't figure it out. I got this at an antique store when I went to visit my sister a couple months ago, and I've loved this thing, and I will never leave it or abandon it. Great. After you've come through with this and cut chunks out of things, smooth it up with this. It'll cut ingrain, which is amazing. It'll help you level out tables, all sorts of stuff. Great fine detail, and I use this every day of my stinking life. Okay. Lastly, get yourself some vice grips. Okay, these are not only used in my woodworking, they're used in my blacksmithing and in my welding every single day. They work so awesome. New woodworkers, okay? Don't go to Woodcraft and buy hardwoods for every single project you do, especially if you're learning, because that runs up the tab and makes it impossible for you to learn woodworking, and you'll have to quit it out of devastation because you've ran out of money and your girlfriend's leaving you and all sorts of things. Instead, there's wood on the side of the road all the time. There's pallets. Even if they have nails in them, there are ways to make them look like you made it out of brand new wood. Or a lot of times I've found people don't want it to look brand new. All the hipsters like old looking stuff. Get you one of these, it'll bail you out of any situation. Top 5, get these.